Okay. Yeah, I always set up underneath the overhang because for the people who are on Zoom, it's hard to see. Yeah, the exposure is strange. So we're going to do pretty much the same thing that we did last time. And remember we started to work with the hands. It's like casting a spell, right? And try and make it so that your fingers are doing part of it, so that it's like going right through all of the fingers like that. Right. And then you can start to shift your weight side to side. So try and make sure that you're twisting your wrists. You know, if you have arthritis or some problem, then be gentle, but the idea is to get some movement going. We're going to do a lot of spell casting today with a lot of circles. And now make it go the other way, so that your wrists get to go both ways. And you know, you can add shifting your weight side to side or leave that out, whatever feels good. And then bring your arms down by your sides and then squeeze your hands into fists and then suddenly open. And then squeeze and suddenly open. And then start to make that a rhythmic thing. Squeeze and open, squeeze and open. This is really great for all the muscles that are working your fingers that go up through your forearm. And then you can just make it really fast. Get rid of anything that is heavy and old. Just let it go. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Feel your hands. Feel your arms. I'm feeling it right in through here. Yeah. And then bring your arms out in front of you this way. And then do like this. Like, okay, life, bring it on. Bring it on. I can do this. And then turn the other way. Shaking out your hands. And then do this way, chopping some onions. And then bring your arms down, feel your hands. Not mine. Okay. Oh, feel your hands. They probably feel a little tingly, energy, circulation feeling kind of thing. And then clasp your hands like this. And then we'll do this one where it's you bend and bend. So it's bending at the wrist. If you can do it with your shoulders relaxed, that would be good. This is really good for deep into your wrists. And now start to let your arms get into the act. And so your elbows start to lift and it becomes more elbow than wrist. And then start to lift your elbow up as much as you're comfortable with. And then you add that twist from the hips and the waist. So your knees are bent. Keep breathing. Feel your shoulders and your shoulder blades getting all warmed up. And then let's reverse that and make it go back. You can keep that twist through your hips and your waist. It's mainly through your through your hips. A lot of the movements we aim to get it coming from your center, which is around your hips and your waist. And then bring your arms out in front of you, still clasped with hands, and then inhale and exhale, and then push your hands. So I twisted my hands so the palms face forward, and then round, upper back. Oh, that feels good. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, try and drop your shoulders down into your back pockets. And then exhale. Few more. Breathe in. Wake up your respiratory system. And now after this one, when you inhale, instead bring your arms up. Only go up as high as you're comfortable with, and see if you can make your palms face up. And then exhale and squeeze. Squeeze your elbows together. That helps to stretch out in between your shoulder blades and up into your shoulders and even into your neck. Breathe in on this part, and then breathe out and squeeze. Bend your knees on this one. Now remember, if you ever need to sit down, take a break, go ahead and do that. Go at your own pace. If you want to exhale for a longer time, you can do that. Or inhale more deeply and stay up more. Idea is to open up your ribs and get your lungs working for the day. And now have your arms up and then stretch over to the side. Take a couple of breaths on this side. Reach your arms out rather than drooping. Just more out and up rather than over to the side totally. And then go over to the other side. Take a few breaths here. And then go ahead and bring your arms down. Put your arms down by your side. And just take a moment, check in and feel your body. All right, now let's do knocking on the door of life. So feet are about underneath your shoulders. Bend your knees, and then you just twist from the hips and the waist. Let your arms relax. Let your shoulders relax. There's a tendency to put a lot of tension in your shoulders. We don't even realize it anymore. And so just consciously try to allow your shoulders to go down your back. And then the front arm, bring it down underneath your collarbone, or I guess it's up underneath your collarbone. Activate the lung meridian. Lung 1 and 2 are right underneath where you're tapping here, if you're going underneath your collarbone. And then make a slight cup with your hand and tap up on top of your shoulder. Breathe out through your mouth if you want to release tension. And And now work your way back down. Tap underneath your collarbone a few times. And then back down around your waist. And then slowly let that unwind. Ah, take another moment just to feel your body. You're probably starting to feel a lot more alive and awake. Now let's do chi massage. In Qigong, people are always doing a lot of breathing and tapping. So let's do some tapping here along the sternum with a light, loose fist, and the wrist is loose too, along with the fingers of your hands. You can release a lot of tension, anxiety, worry that is living here in your chest. Take one more breath. And then go over to one side and tap underneath your collarbone again. And then tap down the inside of your arm, the inside and the yin side, and then turn it over and tap up the outside and the back side. You can tap lightly or a little more firmly, whatever feels good to you. Do a few rounds here. Number 3. And then come back to the sternum again. And then let's do the other side. Tap the top of your chest. And then open a cupped soft hand and tap down the inside. Turn your arm over and tap up the outside and the back side. Do that 3 times. You can breathe out through your mouth. This is very good for cleansing. Gets all your circulation going. And when you exhale through your mouth, you can release a lot of tension. And then just bring your arms down by your sides and feel. Feel your arms. Oh, that feels good. All tingly. Now, let's do the legs. So we'll start here around the sacrum and the low back and just tap up and down. You can tap 2 hands together if that feels better to you, or alternating. Doesn't matter. And then open your hands and tap down the backside and the outside, and then up the inside. And back up to your abdomen. And then take it around and down again. Go ahead and exhale through your mouth. And then tap on your lower abdomen, just below your navel. Right down here is the place that's regarded as an important place to store your life energy, the vital energy. So if you would like draw a line between your navel and your low back, and then connect those 2 points with your pelvic floor, that's around the area where they say it's the cauldron. The cauldron of your life energy. You want to have lots of it. Lots to spare. And then tap on the front of your hips. Go on the front first. Open up the leg gates. And then on the outside. And then just drop your arms down by your side. Take a breath and see how you feel now. Maybe all tingly. Ah. And then open your legs a little wider. Your toes can point out. You always want to be a little comfortable, or as much comfortable as you can. And then lean your weight onto your thighs. And then just push and twist. Get a nice twist through your lower back, and it can get down into your inner thighs. Depending on where you're tight, that's where you'll feel it. And then release that a little bit, but stay on that side. And as you inhale, and then exhale as you reinstate that twisting stretch. And release it a little bit, inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. You can bend your knees a little bit more if that's okay. And then let's do the other side. So shift over to the other side. So I'm really pushing that leg away with that hand and twisting the opposite way. Breathe, exhale and twist. Exhale, and maybe bend your knees a little bit more if that feels good. And now twist and alternate every time you breathe. So you exhale and twist into that side. Breathe in and switch to the other side. Keep on alternating. Start to get your legs warmed up. And then come back to the center and maybe bring your legs in just a little bit. We'll do a forward fold. So you can start out by just putting some traction on your back by being on your elbows on your thighs. If you want, you can just lean all the way over. Put your hands on the floor or on some furniture, or just cross your arms at the elbows. Keep your knees soft. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Then clasp your hands, reach your arms up over your head. And then open your arms out and down. Then maybe shake out a little bit. Okay, now pulling the bow. So with your legs wide again, as wide as you feel comfortable with, or you can actually do it more narrow with your legs more narrow and then just make it more of a flowing arm movement. But if you can combine both, that will be great. So we're going to turn over to the, for the people on, on Zoom, it'll be to your right. And for you people, it'll be your left. So you want to turn that toe to point that way, and we'll do both sides. So it doesn't, no, actually it's the same. It's the same. Okay. Because I look at that and I see me doing it one way, but I have to say the other way. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then so this toe's pointing pretty much where it was before, and this one's pretty much to the side. Then you take your arms and cross like this and bend your knees. Now let's pull the bow. So you do like this, straighten up your knees, and your back is straight. And then this arm scoops around. You're pulling in a lot of energy here. Cross your hands, cross your at the wrists, and then stretch. So you're aiming at your target here. Make this part inhale. Inhale. And exhale when you're taking your aim. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Now your goal might be more relaxation, more ability to release stress. So you pull in a lot of the abundant energy of the universe, and then you use it the way you want to, using your focus, your attention, your mind to aim for the things that you want. And do one more time. And now take both arms over to the same side here, palms face down, and then turn and face front again. Let your arms go down, connect to the earth, cross your wrists again, and we'll do that wrist cross flow here. Sending up a little energy barrier. Let's do a couple of times. Put up a protective cocoon. So let's do it one more time. And then let's go to the other side. So you want to turn, and if you need to adjust yourself, you can hold on to your thigh, whatever it is you need to do. Then bend your knees a little bit and cross your hands. And then straighten up a little bit more and take your aim. You pull the bow. And then inhale. Cross your arms and exhale. Keep your spine as straight as you can as you're doing this, rather than leaning forward, so that the energy can enter from the top of your head and go right straight through your the middle of your body, your center line. Now breathe in as you gather and exhale. You take your aim. Maybe your aim is for inner peace, tranquility. Whatever it is you want, then put your mind, focus on that. Two more like that. Looks good. And then bring both hands over to the same side, palm face down. Turn and face the front again, and then cross your hands and read your protective barrier here. Let's do one more. Let's do that again and add something to it. So go over to the first side that we did. And then as you come, maybe just put a hand on your thigh and then turn. So the back foot has the heel up. I don't know if you can all see me. There's some furniture in the way over around here, but the back heel is up. Okay. And actually, let's start out and do this first. Do a couple of pulling the bow so that we have a little bit more of a flow to it. So we'll start this way and inhale and gather energy, and then exhale as you take your aim. Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, I just noticed I have a mirror in these windows over there. I can see what is happening behind me. I have eyes in the back of my head. Okay, now after this one, now we'll turn to the side and lift that back heel up. And you have your knees slightly bent or bent a lot, legs wide or not that wide. And then you bring your hands out in front of you. The more you bend your legs, the more you'll get strength. And then turn your palms facing up. This is called humble warrior. So you're reaching out to receive the abundance of the universe, and then you pull that in. You can tilt your head back a little bit if that's okay, even arch back a little bit, and then bring your hands behind you. So you're opening up your heart to all that abundant energy of the universe. Breathe in, and breathe out, and then come back to the center and wrist cross. Do that one more time. And now we'll do the last side. So the feet are both on the floor, flat on the floor. And then you're going to take your aim. Bend your knees when you gather the energy. And then when you take aim, you're tall and straight and firm. Now, when you take that aim, see if you could stand up tall. Maybe drop your tailbone down a little bit. And now one more time after this one, this one, and then when we bring our hands over this way, that's like letting the arrow go. You're finally have enough energy to make it go where you want to. Lift up the back heel and get down low as you want to go, and then palms face up. Receive that heavenly energy, and then pull it into your chest and open your heart in gratitude. And then slowly turn back to the center and wrist cross flow. 3 times this time. And just feel your body. Just take a moment, check in again. Your legs have really been used. You can bring your legs in a little bit more, maybe even shake out. And then check in. That clock I brought looks like a bunch of 8s. I can't see what time it is. It doesn't work. Okay. So now put your hands facing down and legs comfortably shoulder width, and bend your knees. And then we'll start to do moon over the lake. So first what we do is the lake. And it seems like if you have your arms in too close, it's just too much of a scrunched feeling and look to it, but have your arms out. So you're not leaning out, but your arms are just out enough in front of you so you can relax your shoulders. Relax your hands too. As if you're just your fingertips are going through the water of the lake. That's it. And now when you get to the next side, make the moon. So relaxed hands, the moon goes up and over to the other side. So you shift your weight as you bring your hands over, and then arms come up, shift your weight again, that knee bends. So you're just shifting your weight back and forth. You're making a circle or a half circle here. Now the moon represents the reflected light, well, it is the reflected light of the sun. And so let it be the reflected light of divine wisdom. So that we can take that in as moonlight, more digestible than the rays of the sun, which you can't really look at. And then if you can arrange your breath so that when your arms come up, you breathe in. And then when your arms go down, you breathe out. Just keep shifting your weight. You can let the water represent the vital energy of the body. It's deep, it's pure. And you can imagine your hands trailing through that, the reflection of the moonlight as it would be on a clear night at a mountain lake. Okay, and now let's just go back and do the lake again, just shifting your weight side to side, and then we'll go the other way with the moon. So now you'll take the moon up the other side. Maybe inhale here and exhale. Really relax your arms, relax your shoulders. We're training ourselves to be able to move through some challenging activities with relaxation rather than with tension and stress. So we can take this lesson out with us into some more challenging situations. Circulate your energy. And now just come back to the center and just have your palms face up. You can maybe close your eyes and picture the moonlight coming down into your hands. And then allow that cosmic energy to come into your hands and through your arms and through your whole body. Okay, now bring your arms out like this. And we're going to do the two-handed teacup this time. Okay, we were practicing here earlier. Well, some of us were. Yes. Okay. So the hips go back and forward for this one. That's all you have to do with your hips. That'll go with the movement. You'll see how that works. So bring your hands in. So you point towards you and then back behind you. And then bring your arms to the front. Try and keep your palms facing up as much as you can. And then circle the arms up over the head. Hips go forward. And then repeat that. We'll go slowly because we've really gotten into our flow movements. So you can breathe if you can, in and out through your nose. smaller, you can do that. Just don't raise your arms up so much. You know, you do it the way that feels good on your shoulders. Probably inhale here, try that, see how it works. Exhale, and you tip forward with your torso. It's not necessary to be perfect. Just circulate your energy. Keep your knees soft. And then hold your hands to the side and just feel your body. And then go ahead and bring your arms down and make this position. I want you to be able to see that. So it's one hand is over the other, not touching each other, and also not touching my body. So your hands are like this. And then you can maybe bring your feet in very comfortably. So they're just underneath you, not close together. So you have a nice shoulder that's maybe on the inside of your shoulders. And we'll do circles. So take one hand, so it'll be your left hand, and then circle around. I'm twisting from my hips, as you can see, and I'm just drawing a circle in front of me. So I'm not really doing a whole lot with my arm. It's mostly I'm changing my direction of my hips. And that is what's making it look like a big circle. So I'm not making a big circle, right? I'm making a comfortable circle, but it just gets bigger because I'm moving from my center line. You can imagine that this is creating a vortex of energy that you can then pull in, and your other hand is down here where you are intending it to go, which is in your lower abdomen. When you do this top part of the circle, your palm faces outwards. Breathe in and breathe out. Once you really get this into your body, you can just close your eyes and let it flow. And just do it one more time. And then take that pose again. It's a variation on that low tree. Just take a moment to feel your body, feel your hands. You're probably feeling a lot of energy in your hands. And now let's go the other way, the other hand. So this time, change hands and make that same circle. It's the same twisting from the hips and the waist. Go at your own pace. Slow is really good. The slower you go, the more you'll attract energy towards you. The more you focus on your body inside. And when your mind starts shooting excess thoughts, you can just say, okay, thank you for that. And then back to your activity here. Relax your shoulders. Soften your knees. Maybe drop your tailbone down a little bit so it lengthens your lower back without tucking, really. Just a little bit of a lengthening. And then after this circle, go ahead and take that pose again. Your arms are a little bit away in front of you rather than being here. But relax your shoulders down your back if you can. Feel your hands, feel your body. Now we'll do that same thing, only we'll alternate arms every circle. So you take one hand down and then you make that circle. And then you take the other hand and you circle around. So the circle comes around in front of you. So the hand that comes through winds up on the bottom, and then you take the other one and it goes in front of you. So it winds up this way. And it doesn't have to go up way high. You don't have to bring your arm way high. It's more in front of you, in front of your forehead. Doesn't have to be very large. So at first you have to work consciously to do this movement, and then after a while it gets into your body and you can let it flow. And then go ahead and take that pose again and lengthen your spine a little bit. You can close your eyes and imagine that a light of all that energy that you've collected is shining up from your hands and inside your lower abdomen in your dantian, and it shines up into your brain. And this light creates a connection between your body and your mind. Shoot that bright light from down in your lower abdomen up into your head. Let it illuminate your brain with peace, clarity of thought, inspiration. And then put your hands, cross your hands at the thumb webs and bring your legs closer together. And feel your body. And then let's do centering. So this is the one where you bring one arm up and then the palm faces sideways in that Taoist prayer position and bring it down your center line. So this represents gathering all your energy back into yourself. Throughout the day, there's so many things that we have to do that can scatter your attention and scatter all your energy so it's going out. But you can always take a moment and bring it back into your center. And then again, bring your hands together on top of your lower abdomen. And then Center your energy down in your lower dantian, lower abdomen. And just take one more breath like that. And then exhale and relax. Good job. I saw some beautiful things happening here. On the computer screen, I'm sure there were beautiful things happening, but it's so tiny, I can't see it. Yes. All right, let's do a meditation. So go ahead and sit down here. And if you're at home, you can lie down. Make yourself comfortable. Have you found a place that you like? You want to be in the sun? Okay, good. All right. She's you both receiving the direct rays of divine inspiration. That's right. That's right. And this is the golden light meditation. So it's totally appropriate. Okay, so just make yourself comfortable and focus your attention on your body. Feel your body. Feel all that energy that you've been working with for the past 45 minutes. Let yourself settle by taking some deep breaths and breathing in and out slowly and deeply can help you to drop into the present moment. Breathe in slowly and fully. And then as you exhale, let all your tension release. Just let go. Let all the tension just drop off of your shoulders. And now with your physical eyes closed, you can open your inner eye and imagine there's a golden light above you. The golden light is shining down on your head. It's shining on the top of your head, and then it slowly starts to spread down to your face. And then as that golden light touches your face, the muscles in your face start to relax. Check your forehead. Relax your forehead. And then relax around your eyes. Relax your eyebrows and even let your eyeballs just sink in to the sockets. And then your cheeks. Relax your cheeks and your lips all around your mouth. And your jaw. Relax your jaw. Let your face become totally relaxed and easy. Now let the golden light start to spread to your neck. Let it touch your neck and your shoulders with relaxation. The golden light feels so soft and warm. It makes it so easy to relax. Allow your shoulders to be drained of every bit of tension. Oh, that feels so good. And let that easy feeling spread down your arms. Let it slowly glide down to your elbows, and then slowly all the way to your fingertips. It feels so warm, so relaxing, so comfortable. Feel your shoulders, your arms, and your hands totally relaxed. Now let the golden light spread to your chest, your ribs, and your abdomen. The golden light is so soft and warm. It's even spreading to your organs. Golden light is surrounding your lungs, your heart, and on down to all the organs of your abdomen. It feels like your insides are drenched in golden, healing light. Now let the golden light spread to your spine and your back. Notice that your back becomes completely relaxed. You feel perfectly comfortable. Breathe in and out slowly, and enjoy that feeling of being entirely relaxed. Now let the golden light spread to your hips. You can feel all the tension melting from your hips and buttocks muscles. You feel at peace and absolutely comfortable. Now notice that the golden light is traveling down your legs, through your thighs. You can feel your thigh muscles soften and become so comfortable. As the golden light keeps spreading, your knees start to feel warm and tingling. Notice that your calf muscles have melted and feel soft and so comfortable. Your ankles, feet, and toes start glowing softly with this radiant golden light. The light is so soothing. You feel relaxed and warm and absolutely comfortable, totally peaceful. Take a few more breaths into this soothing golden light. Please know that you can always return to this peaceful feeling of restfulness, warmth, and ease. Breathe in and breathe out. And then you can slowly open your eyes, move your fingers and your toes, and slowly wake up and take that feeling of relaxation into your day.
Thank you so much.